These are South African crooks. Don't play, guys. Look at the video you're seeing on the screen, okay? I don't leave the sound there because the video is in French. Because it's the Congo journalism or the Congo government that is reporting this act that South Africans are committing in their country. These are South Africans. If you want, I can send you the video. DM me. If you know how to speak French and if you understand French, DM me, I will send you the video. These are South African crooks, fraudulent South Africans being deported from Congo. Only other people come to South Africa and commit crimes, abi? Nigerians and other Africans come to South Africa and commit crimes, right? That's the information South Africans are telling us. So that's why you people want us to know. You want the world to know. And you South Africans do not go to other countries to commit all these kind of things, abi? Well, you guys are messing with the wrong generation because Ajib, I will not get tired of exposing all the things that South Africans are doing in other African countries. All the negative things that South Africans are doing. So South Africans will know that before you say Nigerians come to your country to do all the things you accuse them of, know that your own citizens are doing worse in other countries. Yes, South African citizens are doing worse in other countries. So from the video you're watching, I'll be showing you the video along the line as we are going. Okay? It is just the tip of the iceberg to show you the number of South Africans that are living in other African countries or move to other African countries to go and do terrible things, committing so many acts that are not very lawful, that are not very good. If we don't talk about these things, people are not going to be aware. And they will continue blaming African immigrants in their country. They will continue blaming Nigerians. They will continue talking negative things about Nigerians. Meanwhile, we all know that Nigerians are not that bad. Nigerians are good people. Nigerians are contributing positively to the growth of Africa, to the development of the continent of Africa. They want to create a negative image about Nigeria to the point where they don't want people to be welcoming Nigerians to their country. Since we want to talk about negative things that people do, why shouldn't I talk about the negative things that South Africans are doing in other people's countries? Guys, I promised you guys one thing, and I'm not going back on that. I said it that since South Africans want to show Nigeria as the villain, I will dig deep. And I know how to do research. I said I have a PhD in research. So I will research and bring out all the facts. And you people will not believe it. And of course, if you know anything that South Africans are doing or anybody is doing, come on, you have my number. If you want to get my number, let me know in the comment section. I will send to you guys my number. Anybody can just send me your own information, your own stuff, so that we can make the public to understand. And let me disclaim this. Let me make a disclaimer, guys. See, I'm not happy that they are doing this thing. We are not condoling with all these negative things. We are not trying to support or encourage negative things. We are just trying to pass a message to all Africans that it's not good for them to pick one country like Nigeria and decide to destroy their reputation and destroy their image. Knowing fully well that every country has citizens that are doing those things. Just because they are talking about the one of Nigeria doesn't mean that South Africans, their own, doesn't exist. Now you are pushing me to talk about South Africa's own. But I have to talk because I have no choice than to expose all the fraudulent South Africans that are doing things in South Africa and every other part of Africa. Because South Africa has chosen to abandon Africa. South Africans have chosen to look at Africa as the people they don't want. African immigrants are not wanted because of crime. You too, you are not wanted in other countries because of crime, and I'll show the world what you people are doing. So what's happening in the video? There are about 9 South Africans working together with about 3 Chinese. That's what is happening in the video. They left South Africa, moved to Congo. They had Congo visa on their passport. They already have the Congo visa. So they now enter Congo, and the Congolese discovered that these South Africans were involved in some fraudulent activities, doing so many things that are unlawful, that are not welcomed in the country. Congo is a law-abiding country. So Congo decided to signal their authorities, their visa and their immigration services, which immediately reacted. and got the South Africans arrested. So you see, all the 9 South Africans that were involved in that act, all of them were arrested and they were working together with the Chinese. I see why South Africans want Chinese. You know, in this world, I have traveled and I have seen nobody do Yahoo past Chinese. Go to Dubai, go to countries, Chinese, they come and rent an entire building and stay there just to do Yahoo. Excuse me. Just to do Yahoo in that country. And I see why South Africans are happy with the Chinese. They want to work together with them because this is what they want to be doing. So 9 South Africans working together with 3 Chinese, as you can see them in the video, to commit fraud and do many terrible things in Congo. In Congo, not even in South Africa. Why can't they stay in their country, South Africa, and be committing those things? Why did they decide to move to Congo to go and be committing those things they are doing there? But the Congolese government is not an easy government. So all of them were arrested. Their visas were cancelled. Okay? That's why you see the writing in French, annulé. The visas were annulé. That means the visa is no longer valid. That's what they stamp on their passport. Your visa is no longer valid. And Congo immigration did not hesitate. Bundled all of them, put them on the next flight, immediate flight, and send them back to South Africa. That is what is happening. So you realize that some of them are in South Africa doing these things with these Chinese, working with them, committing all this fraud and all these things. Yet South Africans are busy blaming foreigners. As a South African, this video should educate you. You should know that many of the things that are happening in your country is not only foreigners. Your own citizens are also involved in it. This is an evidence that you, your brothers in South Africa, they themselves are involved in all these activities that you are accusing Nigerians and other immigrants in South Africa for. These are your citizens. These are your people doing it in other countries. They have the audacity, they have the right to move to Congo and be carrying out such atrocities. Thank God for the Congo government. Thank God for this exposure, guys. South Africans change. You guys also need to change. It's not just Nigerians. You people are involved in this. We all Africans, we need to talk against all these negative activities, against frauds and all these crime things happening in the continent. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Magzi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for you. God bless you all.